Okay, listen up, listen up, listen up. Do I have a stream for you tonight? This is going to be wonderful, and I want you to chat with me. Hi, John, how are you? It is so good to see you. I haven't been on in a while because I have been busy. I mean, from working to editing to producing. Can you hear me? I can't hear me. Let's see. Oh, that's why I have it down. We have had death in the family. We have had family over. And every time I get ready to go live, more family would come in. And I would just be here, there, everywhere, making sure everybody was accommodated. So listen up, listen up, listen up. I have been trying to produce a show concerning what I do, why I do what I do. I know I did see that you were gonna be traveling. So I guess we are both finished our traveling. I haven't because I have one more spot to go. But I've been working on my content. I've been working on how I'm going to produce what because I had a viewer from Korea that came to my channel and she said she did not know she couldn't understand what my content was. Now, I don't know if she couldn't speak English or what, but she was speaking English that day. So I tried to go back and look at some of my videos and try to figure out. Let me see if I can get this echo out because for some reason I have an echo audio. I'm going to take it down a little bit. Anyway, I hope that's better. But I changed my description because I wanted to be clear that we are Braden Brand and we produce products. We are a family of sisters and moms that we just produce and manufacture products. And that's it. And so I want everybody to listen up. This is what we do. We produce barbecue sauce, Burns barbecue sauce. We produce hair, special high-end weave for women, styling hair. We produce hair care products. And I'll be going to Massachusetts later this month as well. Oh, you're doing a lot of traveling. Well, that's good, John. I don't know why I'm buffering, but I'm going to try to stop. Somebody else, I was in their stream today, and they were buffering. Let's see. I'm in production of, what else do we do? We just produce products. I'm getting ready to start flipping houses and reselling them, going into the networks. And we produce, I'm producing kids' clothing from the Braden the Train that you helped me develop. And I'm producing all of that. So that is what we're about. I might be talking about entrepreneurship. I might be talking about a line that I'm producing. I might be talking about a video I produced from something that I produce. And I might want to show the behind the scenes of it. But this is who the Braden brand is. And that's it. So anything I do, it's always around production. Well, thank you, John. John is a proud supporter of Braden Brand Reality TV, which I have renamed the whole company Braden Brand and Company, because we're all producing something, manufacturing something. So something is always layered up under Braden Brand and Company, no matter what the ladies are doing. So that's what we do. That's it. I don't know how else to explain it. I produce Sunday morning, because this is from my heart. I produce Sunday morning prayer for 2 or 3 minutes. That's it. This is what I do every day to make sure my soul is right and my heart is right and my mind is right and I'm going in the right direction. So I'm just giving you a little bit of who I am on Sundays. I'm giving you a little bit of who I am when I'm cooking, with my wellness and everything. I think I apologize for the buffering, but I think the buffering is because of YouTube, because I was in a couple of streams today and both of them were buffering. So I think this is either too many on at one time or YouTube can't hold up the volume or something. I don't know. Or then it might be something as simple as my leg hitting this stand. I don't know. Anyway, I produced a video to show a little bit of history of who we are, who I am as the Braden Brand and Company, as far as Burns barbecue sauce. My videos I've completed a little documentary series that people are talking about Burns barbecue sauce and Burns barbecue. That's my mom and dad. And in the video, you'll get a chance, the opportunity to see my mom and dad, who were jewels in the community. So I call them a smokehouse legend. Yeah, I think it's YouTube. I know, I do too, John. I try to catch you. When I see John Isabella live, I come to your channel as many minutes as I possibly can, because I'm always in and out. Now I'm going to class because I need to study something to move forward with the Braden Kids TV. So I figured out I was missing an element, and I've got to go to YouTube University for the next 2 weeks to understand what that process is and what it's going to entail to make it work. I mean, you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep doing things to make what you're doing better for yourself. That's it. And they are smokehouse legends. They started in 1976, and they taught all of us, the kids, and they taught, and what the grandkids saw in them, that's what they're doing now. Each one want to do something concerning a business atmosphere where they possibly won't have to work. Because, I think all our kids need to work because they need to understand the opportunity and the responsibility of being accountable, so that when they do find a business they would like to run, they know that they're going to be responsible. They're going to have to be held accountable for people as far as employees and things like that. So I think it's important for them to go and work for someone so they can see what it's about, what they don't want to do for the rest of their life, and what they have the opportunities to do for the rest of their lives. But anyway, I'm getting ready to try and show the video that I produced. Yeah, it started in 1976. That was the bicentennial year when I graduated from high school. So when I graduated from high school, I was getting ready to go to college, but they needed help. And they set up tents and started selling barbecue up under the tents. And I was selling sliced beef sandwiches. And I think, yeah, right out of high school, the bicentennial year. So that's where my entrepreneurial spirit come from. Helping them set up the tents, helping them light the pits, helping them set up the money, helping them set up the tables, the process, the whole process, what it takes to open up, sell to the public, close down, go home, start over that night, get ready the next day. And this happened Friday and Saturday for like 2 years until they went into their own business. Food truck. So my hats are off to the food trucks because the food trucks are the way to start because it's low overhead. Let me see if I can find the video. I hope I don't lose you while the video, but if you got to go do something, I'm going to play the video for a minute and then I'm going to come back close to when it's over. Let me see if I can do this without messing up. Let me see, media source, and I'm gonna go to browse videos, and then I called it Burns I'm still trying to find the video. Let me see if I can find the video. Burns barbecue sauce and meat. Burns barbecue sauce. Burns. Close to when it's over. Let me see if I can do this without messing up. Let me see the media source. And I'm gonna go to no, that's not it. Let me see if I pull up all my files. It might pop up then. Let's see. Hope I haven't lost you all. Still trying to find it. I think I'm close to it. And Burns series intro kids video Burns. You know what? I can't believe I don't think I remember what I named it. Burns train, Burns sauce, talking, dancing, Burns barbecue video. Is that it? What's today's date? No, that was then. Well, you all, I don't know what I called it now. I thought I called it. What was it? Let's wait. Multiple fish color. I don't know what I called it. I forgot. Okay. I have no idea what I called this video, and it has to be in my videos because I saved it in videos. A smokehouse legend? No. No, that's not it. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to it when I find out what I called it. Braden Kids Creation. Braden the Train. I can't believe this. Bubbles actual video for ad. Oh, here it is. Ooh. I got it. Hope you all are
Burns barbecue sauce. Everyone is talking.
Hey, y'all listening? Y'all listening? Well, camera's on way. Ooh. That's that barbecue sauce right there we've been talking about. It's the Burns barbecue. That little house with it up in Texas.
Sauce it up.
It's showing on OBS.
Delicious. Try some of that sauce. Yeah, I've been, believe me, I've been mopping. That is some fine eating.
I got to have me some of it. Yeah. Cousin got some burns.
Burns barbecue sauce.
It's gonna fit the
Sounds
screen.
like somebody's coming. I gotta go. I want to see y'all later. I'm gonna take my sauce real quick and buy it, cause my mom and dad said I'll get on camera anytime I want to, so I'm gonna go. Y'all go get y'all own. I got mine.
Is it on your table?
Just take a look for a minute. I'll be right back.
Burns barbecue, a smokehouse legend. In 1976, when Roy Burns was faced with his job shutting down, the thought of losing his job was devastating. With very little money, Roy and Willie Burns decided to do what he always thought he needed to do to save their family. He took a small wood-burning barbecue pit, pieces of wood, put up a tent, a table, and a small box to hold the money. Placed the wood in the pit so that customers could smell the smoke from far away. Burns' barbecue legacy was born. He never imagined each week more and more people would be lining up for his slabs of ribs, tender brisket you can eat with a fork, and his famous homemade links. After becoming the most talked about barbecue restaurant in Acres Home, Mr. Burns extended his hours of operation, the days he was open, and how many hours to accommodate the lines of customers, including adding lunches and drinks and large catering orders.
You saw other people in that line coming from across town into Acres Home. In fact, many of the people who were not living in Acres Home, who came to Burns, were coming from outside of Acres Home, and that was their first introduction to Acres Home, was at Burns Barbecue.
From 1986 to 1997, Roy and Willie Burns modeling an old house in Acres Home community, only to discover that a major permit was needed. Burns Barbecue closed. Day by day, Mr. Burns sat on his homemade hand tables out front to turn around the cars of the many customers for several months because they were closed. Devastated, until one day, a loyal customer drove up. He had accommodated so many legislators and city councilmen and judges.
And he had spent all of the money that he had trying to get it open and everything. And when he was supposed to be open the next day, they red tagged him that he wasn't able to open it. And he needed $1,500 to get it open, to give to the inspector or whoever. And he and I talked, and he said, if you just let me have it, once I sell the barbecue, I'll give you money back the next day. And he did it.
A city council wife came to the rescue because of his mustard-based potato salad. After receiving the proper permits, another problem arose. He used all of his finances to obtain the permit. Mr. Burns had once again created a market that would not turn around in a storm. How was he going to share with his customers that he could not open because of lack of finances? Loyal customers that were friends decided to help. One in particular.
One customer in particular that was a very loyal customer to Mr. Burns. When Mr. Burns received his permit to reopen, he realized he didn't have enough finances to buy his supplies and buy his meat. This particular customer came in while Mr. Burns was putting wood in the pit, and he gave him an empty check, a blank check. And he said, write in it whatever you need. And Mr. Burns said, but how much do, he said, it doesn't matter. Write in the check how much you need. Mr. Burns took the check, purchased the supplies, and reopened. And as of today, this loyal customer still walks into Burns Barbecue and will not allow you to give him meat. Loyalty goes a long way.
From 2002 to 2005, featured press continued to shine on this frequently visited smokehouse.
From Kansas,
Andy Bourdain, a cook's tour. Burns Barbecue became a press and media takeout.
Despite outward appearances, Burns Barbecue is a large operation, with a sizable staff and huge pits bursting at the seams with slow-cooking ribs and briskets.
Those right there, I'll be there for about 5-6 more hours.
To Roy, the secret to his barbecue lies in the fuel.
Slow burning oak. Post oak. That's the secret doing the slow.
Hey, I'm sold. Simple platters here.
Oh, that's good brisket there, buddy. His ribs are delicious, man.
Roy really understands the business.
But the main thing is I tell my customer to come back and tell me, you know, if it's bad or good. So then I'll start looking for ways to change it.
Right. Well, you know, when you see cars lined up down the street, that's a good tip-off, right?
Burns Barbecue is visited still today by major celebrities passing through the revolving door to taste the flavor of this legend's post-oak slow-smoked ribs, brisket, and homemade links.
I think it is a tribute to him that these celebrities would come to Houston.
Mending it all with Burns Original Barbecue Sauce. Burns Barbecue continues the legacy which Roy and Willie Burns built. Quality and service.
Burns Barbecue, that's one of those trademarks in April's home. And his legacy still lives on. That's what he gave to folk, for example, in Acres Home. He gave an added identity and value to Acres Home, and that's something that money cannot buy.
This place may not get a 30 for decor from the Zagat's anytime soon, but Roy has mastered the golden rule: make good food. So if you're on a quiet rural road in Houston and you see a huge line, get in it.
Burns Barbecue, a smokehouse legend.
Wow, that's beautiful.
All with Burns Original Barbecue Sauce. Burns Barbecue continues the legacy which Roy and Willie Burns built.
Burns Barbecue, that's one of those trademarks in Acres Home. And his legacy still lives on. That's what he gave to folk, for example, in Acres Home. He gave an added identity and value to Acres Home, and that's something that money cannot.
Wow, that's beautiful. This place may not get a decor from the Zagat's anytime soon, but Roy has mastered the golden rule: make good food.
G-H-I A-B-C J-K-L M-N-O P-Q-R J-K-L S-T-U V-W-X Y and Z that's the end. Now you know ABCs. Okay, let's sing it again. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R J K L S T U V W X Y and Z. That's the end.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what part of this video.
Let's sing it again.
I don't know how I got that in here. Hold up. I messed up somewhere. Let's see. I can't get rid of this. Yes. Okay. Okay. Here I am. Okay, I don't know how I got ABC in that video. I don't even know what it was doing. Well, you can tell sometime I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't. I am for real. Now I'm trying to get the black screen back in. Okay, it's going to come back in a second. Oops. Braden Brand. Okay. I don't know how I got ABC in that TV. I don't even know what it was doing. Well, you can tell sometime I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't. I am for real. I don't. I'm trying to get the black screen back in. Okay, it's going to come back in a second. Whew! I am finally back. I tell you, I'm about to go start going through test modes. I don't know how I went from Burns Barbecue to ABC. I have no idea what happened. Here is, I'm trying to fit the black screen. Fix the black screen. Whew, I think I'm going to leave that alone for a while. That's nerve-wracking. I know it's nerve-wracking to you too. But I'm trying to learn this thing. For some people it's very simple. For me it's very difficult. To the F-F-I-C-U-L-T.
I tell you, I'm about to start going through the test modes. I don't know how I went from Burns Barbecue to ABC. I have no idea what happened.
Anyway,
Here it is. I'm trying to fit.
listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up.
I think I'm gonna leave that alone for a while.
Is it hot enough for anybody? Yesterday, I'm going to tell you, we were at the services of my cousin. She was 42. And I'm going to tell you, I walked from the door of the church to my car, and I was burning up. It was 100 degrees. This was Saturday. Today is Monday, right? Yes, Saturday. It was 100 degrees. I have no idea. But I know when I made it back home, I couldn't do anything but lay across the bed. It was so hot. The family was supposed to go to the house. We didn't go till about 9 o'clock that night. It was so hot.
Yesterday, I'm gonna tell you, we were at the services of my cousin. She's 42, and I'm gonna tell you, I walked from the door of the church to my car, and I was burning up. It was 100 degrees.
John, are you still here?
Today is Monday, right? Yes, Saturday. It was 100 degrees.
Is anybody still here?
No idea.
Hello, 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 hello.
I couldn't do anything but lay across the bed.
Hello, hello, hello.
Family was supposed to go to the house. We didn't go till about 9 o'clock that night. It was so hot.
But I think it's hot temperatures everywhere. I really do. I think if it's hot here in Houston, it's burning up in Arizona. We used to go to a place called the Painted Desert in Death Valley. When it was 100 in LA, it was 125 in Death Valley. I'm talking when you drive from LA to Death Valley to Las Vegas, going through Death Valley, you better make sure you have enough gas, you have enough water, your tires are all right, because it is hot. Now, one day, this is my podcast that I am trying to create an audience for. And the objective is to show a video of who we are while I'm in my podcast. Now, I don't know how I went from Burns Barbecue to ABC. I have no idea what I did. So when you hear that again in the video, please act like you don't hear it. One time I was going from, have you ever been going from LA? Have you been through from one state to another state? I was going from LA, and it was hot. From LA to Las Vegas. We went through 4 seasons. It was hot. It was ice cold and what you call hailing. It was snowing and it was raining. Could not believe it. That should have been a video, but I wasn't videoing at the time. No, that wasn't, no.
One time I was going from, have you ever been going from LA? Have you been through from one state to another state? I was going from LA.
And then, of course, the weather might have just messed up with me playing on the machines, because I didn't win anything that time. I don't know if the Four Seasons hit Las Vegas and nothing was hidden. I don't know, but that was the worst time of my life in Las Vegas. I tell you, me and Las Vegas didn't get along after that. I think that was the last time I went to Las Vegas. Oh no, I went to Seattle about 5 months ago, and I had to go through Las Vegas, but guess what? Didn't play the machines in the airport. My sister played a little bit, I didn't. Now listen up, because I want to share this with you. I was talking to a lady this morning, and they were talking about making it a rule that Halloween is on the last Saturday of October every year. Now me, my little smarty pants said, I thought, hey, why don't you do Christmas like that? Because Christmas is more important than Halloween. Make Christmas the last Sunday of every year. And then a lady came back with a valid point. She said, that's Jesus Christ's birthday, the 25th. It doesn't matter what day it hit on, what day of the week it hit on, we should celebrate it. We don't have to standardize that. It's the day of the week that it falls on. Now, to me, that was a valid point, because I was all for petitioning for Christmas to be on the last Sunday of December, so that it won't be on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Monday, and you have to go to work the next day. So then I let it go after that. What do you all think? I think I did good by letting it go. What do you all think?
She said that's Jesus Christ's birthday, the 25th. It doesn't matter what day it hit on.
I'm bringing information to you that's information that's trending through the news waves, like daily, like this thing in Mississippi, in Ohio, Walmart, all of that. You all seriously, something needs to be done with these guns. Something needs to be done to these people with these hate crimes. This doesn't make any sense, all this stuff that's going on. And they're not the ones that's being killed, it's the little kids. And families are being taken away. That doesn't make any sense. If Trump want to do something about that. When they find the person, here, look, listen, this is what they do in Malaysia, what I heard. When you kill somebody, and when they catch you, they turn around and kill you. There's no trial. There's no nothing. It's zero tolerance in Malaysia. When you stab somebody, they turn around and stab you. When you kill a kid, they turn around and kill your kids, then they kill you. Now, you think that'll put some fear in somebody? Yes, it will. Because this is crazy. The only thing I do is I pray Psalm 91 over my family, over my friends, over my co-workers, over my friendtubers, over people that I'm affiliated with, and other people that are in the midst of all this danger. Because it's crazy.
When they catch you, they turn around and kill you. There's no trial. There's no nothing. It's zero tolerance in Malaysia. When you stab somebody, they turn around and stab you. When you kill a kid, they turn around and kill your kids, then they kill you.
And that's what they do. It is no nonsense. All this here going to court and getting out on bail and being able to go to other countries and all of that needs to be stopped. Now this is the news trending that I have to talk about today. Now, my next subject I'm talking about today is my friend tubers. Shout outs. Shout out to John Isabella. And I pray, John, that when you go to Massachusetts and you on travel, I'll give you traveling grace to Massachusetts and back. You and your son. I pray for that because it's very important. You all make it back home safe. I've met some more friend tubers today from Africa. Some parts of Africa I'm not aware of, but they're very friendly friend tubers, and they have friended me. They have friended my Braden Kids TV. They're sharing. That's what YouTube is about. It's about friending each other. It's about watching the channels. It's not about just going and support somebody and that's it. It's about genuinity. It's about watching people's videos, seeing who they're about, learning these people, learning their heritage and their culture, and them learning us. I've met a lot of people globally here on YouTube that I probably would have never, ever known, period. And I love it. I love it knowing people from Nova Scotia and Scotland and Spain and New Zealand, from Paris, France, from Africa, from the United States, Indiana, Ohio, Arizona, California, New York. You know, I want people to learn who I am so they can say, oh, Braden Brand is about products. Braden Brand have Sunday morning prayer every Sunday morning at 12 a.m. I want to be able to talk about what Mangy Housewives channel is about. And the kitchen channels and Eva's Camel's Kitchen and Nana's Crafting and Sherry McMillan, who had a brother who passed away the other day. I mean, an uncle. And that's her mother's, and so she has to control. I mean, you can feel the heartfelt moments with your friend tubers. I know I can. I don't know about you, but I know I can. And that's why I learn about who I'm dealing with. I felt when John Isabella's wife passed away, and he had to go through that. I felt that, and I prayed for John because it was important to me that John is okay. Now John is up, moving about. His son is okay, you know, moving about, doing some things. That's what it's about. Life is good. Enjoying life. Enjoying life with my family. Enjoying life with my friends, my co-workers, my affiliates, my business affiliates, my friend tubers. That's what life is about. So I tell you what, I want you all to enjoy your life every moment. Enjoy life with your friends. Enjoy life with your family. Just enjoy. Have fun. Yeah, you're going to have some spits and spats there, here and there. But that's okay, as long as you can come back together and laugh together and break bread together and drink together and enjoy each other's company. That's what it's about. And then you will learn to love other people that you don't even know. I love the people I go and exercise Zumba with. And I don't even hardly know them. But we all exercise together. That's important. To feel good. That's what life is about. So to all my YouTubers, I give a shout out to all of you all. And this is what I'm giving to you all. Enjoyment in life. and have fun. Anyway, until later on this week, enjoy life. I will see you later. Come by. Share my channel. Tell me to come by and share your channel. And we'll all